Being stunned is not fun. Boo, boo. What makes a fighting game fun is the fighting, hello. But when I'm stunned by a flurry of attacks and I cannot move, I cannot fight, then I'm not having fun. Stun or dizzy is a mechanic whereby if you get hit a lot in a short amount of time, you will be stunned, meaning that you are locked out of your inputs for however many time and you are completely vulnerable to getting. That's about as lame as, think about in like Mario Kart, how if you get hit by an attack or 2 or 3 or 10, you literally for that entire duration cannot move. Sakurai, the guy who made Kirby Air Ride, he's a smart man because his idea was to take this mechanic of getting stunned when you get hit and flip it on its head. He said, how about if player 1 hits player 2, then rather than the fun of player 2 being taken away from him, how about instead we give more fun to player 1? Hello? And so player 2 still gets to keep having fun. He's not locked out of playing the game, but player 1 gets more fun because he got rewarded for hitting player 2. And the reward in that racing game is to go faster. Oh, it's a genius idea. It's so simple, so elegant, such an elegant solution. If only fighting games had such an elegant, simple solution to the dizzy mechanic. If only someone were to take the dizzy mechanic and flip it on his head, just like how Sakurai did with Kirby Air Ride. And so I imagine if you were to make the opposite version of dizzy, to make a mechanic where basically you hitting your opponent a bunch of times in rapid succession would lead to him not getting stunned, but instead you get a boost of some kind. Such a mechanic would be amazing. Such a mechanic would be an elegant solution. Such a mechanic would require a name that is indicative of how it is dizzy, but the complete opposite. And that name is Lucid. In my fighting game, Nizaal, every single attack that lands builds up a red meter known as your Lucid gauge. However, this gauge is constantly draining, so you have to be aggressive and attack your opponent a lot within a short window to fill up that gauge. And when it's full, you automatically become Lucid. While Lucid, your damage output is increased by 20%, and you receive 4 frames less of hit stun and block stun when hit, meaning that certain attacks that your opponent could safely use against you before are no longer safe. This state lasts for 20 seconds and it carries over into the next round. I think one of the things that makes Lucid cool is that it gives you sort of a miniature goal within the match, right? Your main goal is to knock your opponent out. Okay, no problem. But Lucid kind of creates these like mini goals within the match itself. The guy who becomes Lucid, now his goal is to maximize the time that he has within that. Whereas your goal, the guy who is not Lucid, you're just trying to survive. And again, that whole time that you're trying to survive, you're not locked out of playing the game. You can still play. You can still defend. You can still attack back. But it's just that now you're at a disadvantage. And now the guy who is Lucid, he has more fun given to him because he's able to just crash out for 20 seconds. And yeah, I mean, I guess 20 seconds might be too much. I'm not sure yet. But given the fact that one match is like 100 seconds, I think that that's enough time to where it's fine for Lucid to last for 20 seconds, especially given that the odds of you becoming Lucid against a competent opponent is pretty low. If you're playing against a competent opponent, someone who knows what they're doing, they know how to play the game, they're going to try hard to not let you become Lucid if they see that your gauge is filling up, right? I think that definitely it has the potential to be overpowered. But is it really more overpowered than the other guy becoming dizzy and then you get like a free combo on him? I don't think so. To my knowledge, I don't think anyone else has created this mechanic in the last 35 years. I mean, I could be wrong, right? I mean, I did a little bit of research, not too much, but I did a little bit of research. I didn't find that anyone else in the last 35 years has made this mechanic. There are some similar ones, like for example the Vorpal state within Under Night in Birth and the action flow in Blaze Blue, but I don't think that those are that similar to Lucid in my game. I mean, the word Vorpal even has a similar meaning to the word Lucid, but I think that the way in which you become Vorpal or the way in which you enter that action flow state is just different from how you become Lucid in Nizaal. So yeah, I think I might be the first one to implement this mechanic in this kind of way. And if I'm wrong, then no problem. Be sure to let me know. I'm happy to hear that I am wrong. But until then, I'm gonna say that I'm the one who made this mechanic. And whether I'm right or wrong, I'm very confident that this mechanic will be one of, if not the reason why Nizaal will stand out from the crowd, and it'll be the thing that breathes excitement and life into this fighting game. So yeah, I look forward to playing this game with and against y'all, and we can become Lucid against each other and see just how broken or how amazing this mechanic is.